Beauty Bay Bright 2.0 palette, and we're going to be doing the drag look, the very extra drag look and rainbow bright buttons with a weird looking wig. But there you go. This has been requested by one of my subscribers. If you guys don't know me, I'm Elaina. I usually do drag looks, makeup tutorials, reviews, and face paint, celebrity impersonation. Just check it out later. I was on Painted with Raven Season 2, available on Wow Presents Plus right now. So let's get right into this tutorial. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's go. So before we start with my bare face, I just wanted to say this has been requested by, I put it here, Amber, and she says, can you do any tutorial using the Beauty Bay Bright palette, please? And I think she wanted more of a, like a impersonation recreation, but I did my own thing. And yeah, this is the Elaina Glam rainbow look, so this is what you get. So thank you so much for requesting, Amber, and hello to Fiji. So let's get into it. So I already have my eyebrows on. It's just like a loose sketch of eyebrow pen, and oh, we got a guest in the beginning of the video. Shangela. Oh, Shady. Say hello to the audience. This is my firstborn child, and I named him Shangela. He loves kisses, not. Oh, he's gonna show you the butthole. There goes the mandatory butthole, and it's very clean. He's a white cat, and his butthole's always clean. You wanna go up? There you go. So now you're gonna enjoy cat's butthole. Okay, now we can continue. The cat has made an appearance. It seems like every video is gonna be a different cat. Anyway, I'm going for, of course, as promised, the Beauty Bay mattes. I mean, not mattes, brights. I have a bright matte as well. This one is amazing. It's an older palette. This one is a newer one. It's a 42 color palette. It has the cats. This one has shimmers. My cat, he's losing his shit right now. But anyway, we're gonna go for Canary, so I already started here. And then we're gonna go into the cool tones, just to do something different. And usually I start with the warm tones and end up with the cool, but whatever. So Canary is like a real cool tone yellow, and look how beautiful it looks on Beauty Bay white base. Everything pops. I mean, every time you use a white base, everything is going to be better. And for the rainbow looks, I feel like this is very, very good decision to use the white base. And then we're going to go for the green, and green is a playground. They blend into each other very, very well. So if you don't own Beauty Bay palettes, I highly recommend. Beauty Bay palettes are very inexpensive, very budget friendly, and they blend beautifully. So now we'll go into the blue. Just like a little tip for blending rainbow. If you pick in rainbow colors, they should be close on the lightness scale. So if I went light and all of a sudden there's a dark blue, it would look funny in the middle, especially in the middle, because usually you want darkness out here. That's why most of the time you see people put blue and purple and then go into warmer tones. But since I want to be different, I'm gonna go with a lighter blue shade. And since there's no lighter blue shade, we're gonna mix blue and white. So this is Swim, and this is Snickers. I'm probably gonna quit reading the names, so I'm gonna just point. So we're gonna blend these two together, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of Island, because Island is in between the green and the blue, so we get better blend. Also, I'm gonna darken up like the lower part of the eyeshadow with a little darker green, and with the pure blue and a little bit of brighter yellow, so to create a little bit of like a little dark to light, because then we're gonna cut the crease, you know, the whole thing. So we're gonna start with the blue, and I'll tap into white and blue together so you get like a little powdery mix. And when you press it down, see, it creates this very, very pastel look. So for drag looks especially, we're gonna carve the white here. So if you see any like stains here, this is my old eyebrow trying to pick through. It's not the eyeshadow fault. I have old eyebrow tattoo. They used to be terrible, and I lasered it off for like maybe like 10 sessions, and it just would not budge. So I have a little left over here. So no matter how hard I cover it up, it always shows a little bit. So if you see a little bit of a dark spot, like this is my eyebrow and I can't do nothing about it, so there you go. So now I'm gonna dip the same brush into Island and into white. It's like a greenish color, see, to create kind of a in traditional shade. And then you go in between the blue, the lighter green, and the yellow. And I can add yellow, a little bit of a brighter yellow here. I mean, this kind of look involves a lot of going back and forth between two colors. So you just blend in all of the colors together and keep tapping and tapping and tapping. So go for the darker blue. See, to create a little bit of a fade into a lighter blue. And it's good to start with both eyes. Usually I do one eye off camera, but especially if you do drag looks where the shape is so altered, it's easy to create symmetry, of course, when I do it like this. Otherwise, I'm gonna be so screwed. It's not even funny. Also, a little pro tip. Pro tip. Not a pro tip, I'm just joking. It's good to have the old ass towel on the lap so you can go wipe your fingers or wipe your brush. That's a very peasant way to do it. It's not a very fancy way, just have old towel in there. You know, just a little tip. For the professional look. Anyway, so we're going for the purple next. So for the purples, I'm going to be working with this too. This one and this one. This one is a cooler tone, so it's going to be easier to blend with the blue. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. Tap into this too. And the bottom of it, like the bottom part, is going to be darker shade to create that kind of an ombre blend. So okay, I'm going to go in between the two. The white and the purple. It looks like a powdery mess, but it works really well. Maybe a little more white. There you go. So now we get in pastel. Now we can deepen it with the other darker purple. So for the pink, I'm using two as usual. So the first one is going to be closer in tonality to purple, cooler toned, and the second one is brighter. And it kind of like mix them a little bit. So the rom-com, this one, and the bright pink, shock. This is like everything, isn't it? I love that bright pink. It's like tacky as hell as my taste. Anyway, we're going into rom-com. I just kind of applied over the purple a little bit to get a better blend and mix a little white in there. Tap into white to get a little more of a pastel blend. And then we're gonna go into shock. And we're gonna finish this with orange. And I'm just using random brushes. They're all like different brands, but they're all about the same size, like fluffy for easier blending. So I'm kind of going between this one and a little bit of yellow, mostly this one. So I'm going to reapply white under the brow. I already cleaned up under to create a cut crease. And now I want to add more white because this is like true drag, classic drag look. Probably you could use a flat brush here, and I am going to use a flat brush to clean up, but this is a bigger brush just to kind of pat it in. And this is the same Beauty Bay white base. The best way, I feel like, just to use my finger, just to tap it in, because you want to create a nice blend, so you can blend the white eyeshadow and it's not streaky, it don't have a line. So I cut the crease with the same white base, and we're gonna go for the main eyelid, so put them two in the air. Actually, I'm using all mattes, although they're shimmers in this palette, but it seems like they're just not vibrant enough, so I wanted to make it very vibrant and very matte. So push this in, and I'm gonna start with white in the inner corner to pop the white. So I'm pretty much using the same eyeshadows, but in a different order to create like a reverse rainbow like I did here. So I'm gonna go with outer corner, so I'm gonna go with the orange. So using the same brushes. So I'm going to press some eyeshadow and lower lash line, the blue I already started, and the purple, and then to pink. And then we're gonna start adding black. So the eyeliner obviously needs to be snatched up. And then I'm gonna add some black eyeshadow to blend this in, so it looks a little more neat. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I'm pretty much coming up with it as I'm going. It's nothing planned. It's pretty much like, you know, whatever I feel like. I often do that when I do the makeup look like this. I just start applying and I'm like, you know what, that's working. I'm gonna go with it, and if it's not, I might wipe it off. So I'm going for the black. I just did like a basic black eyeliner, and when you open the eyes, the outer corner kind of sits low. I mean, I'm gonna clean up under her to snatch it up more, but we're gonna blend the outer corner. So it's gonna instantly give you a lift. Just press the black eyeshadow here and blends into the purple and blue very well. So that's another advantage of having purple and blue here. I gotta tell you, the black on Beauty Bay palette is pretty spectacular. So I did some white in my waterline, and this is my good old NYX Milk. And I'm gonna go with white on top of it, just to set it. And I'm gonna add a little black in there just for extra pop, but I don't want eyeliner because eyeliner is, well, sometimes I do eyeliner, but I want it to be a little more diffuse, so I'm gonna make a tiny line with the black eyeshadow and a small angle brush. And blend the eyeshadow a little bit more. So now we're gonna do the line. I'm not gonna show this on camera. I hate doing this on camera because it takes a lot of holding breath. So this is like my newest favorite, that Kimchi Chic effing liner in white. And it's kind of like NYX. Hold on, let me see. I'll show you my NYX. So this is the old NYX Epic Wear white, waterproof. And this is very good, but it's a little more of a thick, kind of a sticky texture, and you have to use a separate brush. This one I can go just with the brush that comes with it, and it's very solid, as you can see on the side. Yeah, I put jams on it because I'm an extra queen. The Kimchi products are the bomb, and I'm not just saying because I have my 15% off with Elaina Glam. Self-promotion, but anyway, I just love Kimchi brand. Some of the things I'm not like the huge fan of, but most of them are like, yes, yes, yes. So, and the eyelashes, girl, the eyelashes. All right, I need to stop. So see, it creates a solid white. So I cleaned up under my face again, and I put some moisturizer on. I'm using Photo Finish Primer from Smashbox, and I'm gonna use their foundation. Somehow, out of dumb luck, I got PR from them. I mean, who am I? A small chopped liver, and yet this MDPR. And I picked foundation L30N, so it's light 30 neutral, and it still looks yellow. You know, it's like the thing with the Modern foundation, something about like current trend to make everything yellow and orange, even the neutral ones. And Robert Welsh was talking about it, and he's so right. Every time I pick foundation, I go with my self tanner, which like I'm due to put self tanner, but I was lazy today and I'm very pale, and I should be like 2 shades dark. Should be, but anyway, yeah. So this is supposed to be neutral, but it is not. So I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna do the whole thing on camera because base takes forever, and this tutorial is mostly eyes. And with the eyes almost done. I just need mascara eyelashes, but I'm just gonna show you the shade because it's kind of ridiculous. When I'm tanned, it works because the self-tan is kind of orangey, but it's not bad, but it's still yellowish. Like, I don't understand how this neutral, you know? So like, look, see? Like the difference. I'm very neutral actually. I'm not cool, I'm not warm, I'm very neutral. And this is like a tan yellow, but you know, we're gonna blend this. It's gonna all work at the end. Mimi woke up. She was sleeping. You were sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Yeah. She's gonna be covered in glitter. Yeah. Look at that girl. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. I love you. I love you. Alright, you can go now. Alright, all that's left is to put the wig on and maybe some accessories, and I'll be right back. Here's the big reveal. And if you're questioning my hairline, and you should be, I didn't feel like fixing it. Long story short, this wig was sitting in the back ever since we moved in this apartment. I lifted it up, I braided it, and I set it in braids, and then it became a poof wig, right? Like an afro in rainbow, but from sitting for a while, it looks like a mess. So I didn't feel like fixing it, so we covered up all the ugliness here, and now we're looking extra AF with all the, I mean, this is like too much, I think. Kind of looks all tacky, but this is drag, so whatever. So yeah, this is my kind of rainbow. I love it, I live for it. The gems is totally me, and the glitter, of course, is everything in the kitchen sink. This is how I would go out to make this probably. Except for the wig, I have to fix the wig, but yeah. I kind of feel it, and you know, this is like very secure. If you go out with this thing, just covering up the hairline, you don't even need to glue it down. It's like very crispy because I sprayed the shit out of it before, but now it needs to be fixed. Oh well. So yeah, this is my crafty drag look, the rainbow pride. I haven't done a single pride tutorial, by the way, for this month. I don't know. I did a lot of drag looks, but not a pride look. I have a couple on Instagram, but this is my delayed pride look. So happy pride. So I hope you enjoyed it, Amber, and hello to Fiji. I'm sending my love and regards. So like this video if you enjoyed it, do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and ring the notification bell so you know when I upload. So thank you all for watching, and I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!